Comedian Rob Riggle joining us here on the desk, and you just finished up your round. What an absolutely stunning day out here.
It's so beautiful. I absolutely love coming to this tournament for this very reason, days like today.
Oh, yeah.
And the people are great, too, so you can't beat that.
We asked you how your round went. You said kind of how it usually goes.
Kind of like
so
I anticipated. Yeah, you know, look, I'm an amateur golfer. I'm not going to win this thing. I have no illusions. But you know, you always want to put your best foot forward.
Yeah.
And so I try to play well, but if I don't beat myself up over it.
You did get a par on the seventh par 3, right? A birdie
yeah, I had
on
a birdie
that one.
today.
Yeah.
Nice. Actually, that was a birdie.
Yes.
On
come on, man.
Come
Don't
on the par 3.
On the par 3. Thank you.
So
I had a 2.
Only took you 2 shots. How far was the putt? Did you put it close?
It was a 69-foot
Come
putt.
on.
That's 69.
That's what I mean.
Who's
That's unofficial.
counting?
It's
Yeah.
unofficial because I pace it off, and it was 23 paces, and that's times 3 or whatever.
So that's where Steph Curry had his hole-in-one last year. Did you give like a Steph Curry celebration?
I did a little, you know.
Kiss to the sky.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell us about your groups today. What was the scene like out there?
I had the best group, Mike Golick and Nate Bargatze, and they're both just awesome, lighthearted, fun, easygoing. You know, nobody got upset when if you hit a bad shot. Everybody's like, what are you going to do? So it was a real pleasant day, real fun. I enjoyed it. I had a great caddy, Kasha K, killing it out there today for me. So it was a blast, and beautiful day. You know, can't beat it.
Nate Bargatze, a comedian, only his 2nd year here. Who's the best funny man golfer out there?
Nate.
Is it?
That's got to be.
Really?
He is an effortless golfer. He has the most natural swing. He hits it beautifully. He scored well today. Yeah, he's a really good golfer.
Okay, so you're obviously a guy that makes people laugh. So when you're out here, who makes you laugh the most? Like, who do you just like crack up with the entire round?
Larry the Cable Guy is a blast to play with. He really is fun. I like Jay DeMarcus from Rascal Flats. He's easygoing, lighthearted. There's really not too many. Almost anybody you play with. I love playing with Barkley. I got to do that a couple times. So, yeah, it's always a joy to play. Everybody out here is really fun.
I thought you were going to say to Alex's question, watching Barkley swing makes you laugh the most. But
he's fixed it.
He looks a little better this year.
He's fixed it.
Yeah.
He's smoothed it out.
Yeah, he's pretty solid today.
work
You've
in
been coming here
progress.
about a decade. You have a favorite memory coming up to this American Century Championship?
Yeah, but they usually happen off the course.
Yeah.
The evenings are always a blast out here. You know, Tahoe's just a fun place to be. I always love coming down 17. You know, 17, the energy on 17 is so fun. So that's anytime you get to the tee box at 17, it's like a party. So.
Okay, so what are the highlights for you away from the golf course? What's like your favorite things?
Well, last night we had
we
an awesome karaoke night last night.
Good.
That was a blast. Celebrity karaoke.
Anyone stand out? Like who had the
Travis
top moment?
Kelce? He won. Yeah, he won the thing. He was amazing. Brett Baer did a good job. He came in 3rd, I think, and Alfonso Ribeiro, who won last year, he almost wins every year.
Yeah, he can't give it to him
He came
every
in 2nd this year, but you know, it was a wonderful night. Raised a lot of money, did some charitable things, so it felt good. It was a lot of fun.
I have to ask the cliche question: did Travis sing a Taylor Swift song, or did he go in a different direction?
He went Whitesnake.
Oh, okay, that is a different direction.
So
okay.
a little different direction, but he nailed it.
Did you go up there?
I did. I was hosting the thing, so I was kind of
Nice.
I was I'm always the sacrificial first offering, so I always jump on to kind of get the ball rolling. But I'm also one of the judges, so I'm disqualified immediately.
That's
What
why
was
you
your
didn't
song
win.
choice?
On the road again, Willie Nelson.
I like it. That's
Yeah.
classic.
That's an easy one. It gets everybody
It is
singing.
good.
It
Gets
everybody,
the juices flowing.
Exactly.
Before I let you go, I do want to give you an opportunity. We can see you're wearing the hat. He's got the patch for Tim Wakefield, who sadly passed away in between the last ACC. He's obviously a guy that has been out here for a ton of years. What do you remember about Tim, and what's kind of the mood in terms of everybody kind of rallying around, you know, giving him a tribute this year?
Yeah, Tim and his wife passing was so tragic, and it caught a lot of people off guard a little bit. But, you know, what I remember is his kindness to me. When I first came to the tournament, he went out of his way to introduce himself to me, and you know that doesn't always happen out here. And he was always gracious. He'd always stop to talk. He'd always check in, how you playing, what's going on, and then he'd drop a little funny anecdote, a little story on you. And he was just always a joy to be around. And I enjoyed him. I really did. Because it wasn't just this tournament. I'd see him at other tournaments around the country. And it was always fun to check in with them, sit down after the round, have a beer, and just talk about stuff. And he was a very lighthearted guy. I'm going to miss him.
Rob, we really appreciate you stopping by.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Thanks.